Alrighty here. Hello and welcome. My name is Kevin. This is Do It for Bruce. We're here in our final day of World Conquest for the lovely game of Crusader Kings 3. So far in this campaign, we've had 11 days of 10 days, I guess. We're not counting today, just 10 days of arduous combating of the AI, trying to beat them down into submission. And now we only have a couple little spaces left that we should be able to take care of, snap up before the end of this little stream. So far, what we've got to do today is probably deal with one more of our characters dying. He's 105, should be dying anytime now. We have some vassal issues. We got some land we need to give away, but let's just get right into it by giving away some of these lands that I've recently come into owning that I should not own personally anymore. And of course, we have our great friend, the King of Navarra, to give all these wonderful things to, if he still lives. To be honest, he could be dead. Nope, he's still alive. Unfortunately for him, he is still alive and has to receive all of our wonderful new lands that we're giving him. Yep, seems fair. It looks like, has he switched? Oh my goodness. Never mind. King of Navarre is out. We need a new ruler to give all these lands to that are still Bruce, of the Bruce house. So let's go find somebody who's of the Bruce house still. I don't think there is very many. I think everybody's made their own cadet branches, which silly them, to be honest. We got one right here. We got this 16-year-old. He looks like he's willing to take on some more lands for us, thankfully. All these duchies and that's about it. Perfect. Takes care of all those things. Some indulgences, as always, are coming in. More and more of those indulgences. You love to see it. All right. So, boy's about to die. What can we do to make everything... Oh, wow. Really? Get a cat at the end of our lives? No cat this time. I'd love a feline companion. I wonder if my next character gets the feline companion if I die. I don't think that's how that happened. I think the cat just disappears into the mists of time. Let's call this Bruce version 6, I think. Bruce V6. And what a great name. As for our dominion, we're having some vassal limit issues because we have far too many kingdoms and everything is, off-put because of that. But yeah, what's up? We're just making our way through this this maddening campaign. One more jolly jaunt forward, and then we'll be done. Hopefully. For the most part, it looks like, religion-wise, we're doing okay. There is some pockets of random religions still in existence. Looks like, yeah, Catholics still somehow, all these years later. I assume that they would have already converted, but they have not. And what about this? King of Sweden? Yeah, he just hasn't taken the time. What about y'all up here? Nope, you just haven't taken the time to convert. I don't understand what the AI has been up to. Convert these lands, please. Thank you. All right. We're at 9. Our vassal limit is, how bad is that for us? It's above our vassal limit by, it's giving us minus 45% on our taxes and our levies, which is not the worst, but it's not great. How much longer until our culture makes that switch for us? It should be 2 years. Okay, so then we'll be within the boundary lines of being able to do that. So that's good. Why not start off with, well, actually, how are you doing today? I'm doing all right, I'm excited to put this to bed. We got early flights in the morning. Got a lot of content to produce or to tidy up before I leave on my trip for next week. If you haven't heard me drone on about it for the 15th time, we're going to New Orleans for some much needed vacation time, which should be fun, especially because it's on the way to leading up to Mardi Gras, and that. Who is this guy and why did I claim that guy? I don't. Okay. Average, great. This is our son. He's had son. How many hours were you playing on the save? To be honest, I don't know. My guess is probably over 20, maybe over 30, depending. We've done 11 days, so maybe over 50 actually, now that I think about it. If you go back and look at the stream lengths, some of them are like, well, let's look on our Twitch real quick. We can go to our analytics and see. I can quickly see stream time in the last overview. We can see stream time is about almost 50 hours, but some of those hours were not 3.5 of those hours were not involved, so probably close to 50. Is Mardi Gras how they depict in the movies? To be honest, I've never been to Mardi Gras in New Orleans, so I don't know, but I imagine it's pretty similar. I've been in Colombia when Mardi Gras was happening, and it was pretty wild. Cartagena is and Barranquilla are two towns that do it pretty big there. But it's just like you're just getting blotted. You're just getting very drunk in the streets and celebrating. I don't even know. It's something religion. something religion. It's the end of Lent, right? That's what Mardi Gras represents. But yeah, so it should be fun. Will be quite the adventure. But first, we really got to focus in on. Surprisingly, Tibet is like the last nation or last region that we really haven't subjugated, which is tough for them because it's going to be brutal. It's going to be a brutal subjugation. We're going to come in there and make sure everything goes smoothly. So our daughter and interpreter. How old are we? We're 105. I'm still so surprised that we lived to 105 with cancer. So I can say to the person who I as the naysayer who said that's not possible, now I know. Chief Dennis the Rod Man's Warhammer. That's right. Yesterday we decided that we should get rid of our honorifics of Chief Volkiv and just call us the Dennis the Rod Man. So that's why we have such a silly name. And for all you who don't know who Dennis Rodman is, he was a basketball player on the 90. He was a basketball player who was famous, but then got even more famous because he was on the 90s Bulls, who made those 3 separate runs in the late 90s and in the early 90s, I guess, too, to win the championship. And his name is Dennis Rodman. He also went by Meta World Peace. He's kind of a crazy guy, but also why is it at all related to what I'm talking about? Every time you make somebody convert, one of the gods in our faith is called Rod. So we're all about the Rod here. Long and the short of it. Dying. You are on death's door. You know what? That's rude. You don't have to say it like that. But that's what's going to happen. We're going to die in the next couple of years. And I think everything will be fine. Our succession is pretty much, it's all secure. Minus like, no, it's all secure. Because we have primogenitor or ultigenim. I cannot say that word. Ultimogenitor on. So that should be an interesting little ditty. Which we might change to primogenitor again once we change to our next character. But we also, who knows, we might not need a next character after this guy. Hopefully, that's the hope. Everything goes smoothly. Everybody bends the knee to the new emperor. Everything's good. Happy times all around. Happy times. Do you have a favorite ruler from this run? I would say it was the one that was 2 times ago, who lived to be 104. This guy, he was probably my favorite because we just got so much time with him. We got 86 years, whereas like some of these other guys, not so much. We didn't get that much time with them. The first couple rulers were really spicy, to say the least. Everything was really spicy, and I feel like once we hit our stride with this guy, everything really came into focus. 1130 to 1216. Yeah, good times for the Empire. Maybe the height. Well, not the height, because the height is still yet to come, but you know what I mean. The other thing I've learned from this experience is that I'd never want to do this experience again until maybe they fix some of the little nagging long-term stuff that we've discussed over and over again, just like late game content and just quality of life stuff, you know, through and through. All that is going to him. Cool. I would also have done Mystic Ancestor way earlier if I had had the opportunity. Let me make a beeline out here to get the Han or whatever. I think Han and one other culture has mystical ancestors so that you can get your renown up much, much quicker. You have a favorite ruler and anything that stands for out for the rest? Yeah, I've answered that question. We talked about just having more interesting events and things going on would be nice. Welcome, Ulrich. Just wish there was more, just more late game content. Like the Mongols, we put to bed real quick. We put them out of their miseries so very quickly. It was not even not even real how quickly they were. How about now? This mic, man, I told you, sometimes mint, sometimes really not mint. And I'm not sure if it's what really causes it, because I have sometimes it just stops working, and then sometimes it just, there's no issues for many sessions on end. The other thing I would have probably done differently in this case is that try to figure out a more efficient way to vassalize people, because like I think there could have been a happy medium where we do offer vassalization and these people would accept. Like, I know the minus 200 is tough. Well, it's the minus 250 that's always going to be tough. Especially when it comes to kings, but these like one-off guys, like how it's really the not enough difference in faith. I don't know. I feel like there is a combination of things you can do with court grandeur as well as diplomacy focused that you could have made it possible to get some more easy vassalizations. But you know, that's what happens sometimes. Well, there goes a legend. Dennis the Rodman, the High King Council, has finally found peace at the age of 106. He died of cancer. Although quite famous for his sharp intelligence, he could not outsmart the Chernobog. This due to sense of the throne, being talented military technician. Could you keep switching faiths for the bigger religions to make the vassalization easier. I would think that would be the kind of the meta you would do, because you could gobble up all the smaller little regional people that way. I feel like that's what you could do, but you know, who fucking knows? Looks like transition's gonna be pretty simple. I don't think a lot of people. I think we're gonna be thankful that we're gonna continue to have opinion of predecessor, and then short reign is not even existence anymore. I don't think we get short reign because it just doesn't happen. Bruce on Bruce crimes. Smelly Kelly, that's the truth. No more Bruce on Bruce crimes though. We're done. We're done doing Bruce on Bruce crimes. The dumb thing is we already sent this guy to university, but now we have to resend him to university, even if it's 1,500 gold. I wish the game would say, oh yeah, he's already at university, just send him another, just make him have a new mentor, because spending 30 or 3,000 gold is tough for somebody's education. No, I want more. Nope. Sadly, no. There is no more Bruce on Bruce crimes. All right. What are we doing here? What are we really doing here? Let's get a court physician, and then let us also go ahead and change our succession real quick. Let's change it to primogenitor. Cool. So that this kid becomes it. Dennis, the rod man, our lovely son, will be the future king. But, you know, that's life. For the future king to be like that. So it's going to be pretty chill, as we always do. Pretty unassuming stream, nothing too crazy, especially because we're just keep moving the goalposts down moving the chains, as a good football metaphor right there. Just keep forcing people to convert or to be considered on our side. Like, okay, so if I had taken, we can create this empire. Let's do it. Offer vassalization. So it really comes down to not having the right faith and his opinion of us. So if we send him a pile of gold, how close? Pretty close. And if we went and said religious, but lower would be, or we want religious exemptions. We get pretty close. I don't think we can get 20 more. Well, good to know. They all must be integrated. Integration is key. Like, we can't go vassalizing these guys just yet. Ooh, maybe. This guy we could probably get away with not having to fight him. Do we have enough to form Serbia? Yeah, we do. So this guy we could just straight up maybe vassalize. Religious exemptions, he says, and what else? Can we get him a higher opinion of us? I don't think so. We could do powerful vassals opinion plus. So let's go find our powerful vassals really quickly, and then we can send them a nice pile of gold, and they'll be happy. Yeah, more piles of gold. So I think that should, yeah. No exemptions? Religious exemption. He can be exempt. I don't want to fight you for your lands. What about you, my good man? Would you take a vassalization? His opinions of us is not high. No. Difference faith is not going to allow us, and he's ambitious. So, war it is. Sorry. Silly little war to claim all these lands. But even then, we can, it looks like we could have, that might have been the smarter, maybe more long-term way of doing this, or like better long-term way of doing it is just forcing everybody to vassalize. But then you would have to like go in and re-force everybody to your religion, or have a religion that is more Christian or whatever syncretism. Either way, let's grant this guy to somebody else. Every year I feel like I ask these guys to convert, and then every time they don't actually convert. Anything for the faith. Cool. And I can't go in here and demand this guy's conversion. Oh, I can. Interesting. So he has religious protections, but only from his liege lord. Blessed be Rod. All that goodness. Oh my goodness. What will I do when this stream comes to an end? Actually, we're going to probably take off the facial hair just as a commemoration of this campaign. We're just going to be like, it's done, and then boom, all the facial hair goes off as well. So stay tuned for that aspect of the stream where I shave my face into weird facial hair and then say ciao and ride off into the sunset. Or something like that. I don't know. We'll see. Cool. All right. These guys are together. Let's go ahead and split. Half of them go up there, or split. Half go there, and then the other half can come up here and fight them. Same with these guys. Are you not going up there? Okay, cool. No need to worry. Seeking indulgences all the way through. Cool. We have some notable guests who have arrived. Why are they notable? Because they're not even that strong. Don't waste me this time. Our knights are way better than this. So if we go champions, yeah, this lady hitting for 51, and she's reincarnated as this random lady. That is one thing I will lament about this stream, or this campaign, is that we didn't have a single reincarnation of one of our previous characters. Unfortunately for us. So sad. So sad. Poacher training is always my favorite one, just because it gives you more prowess. Cool. Go here, and then we'll go here. These poor tribesmen of... Oh, no, they're feudal at this point. These poor feudal vassals. Actually, let's look at the government for a second here. I think everybody should have converted away from tribal. There's one spot left on the map that is tribal. Everybody else has changed their ways. Surprisingly, there is that. But I guess that's what happens when the world passes you by, moves on, and all that jazz. Just not enough time or money to convert just yet. Or, yeah, they haven't gotten the tech there yet. But should be, yeah. Just a bunch of cleanup operations now. Nothing too crazy, unless our character dies, and then that would kind of actually throw everything into a tizzy. If our character dies, then we're gonna have an unfortunate situation What language are you speaking? Chedic. Is it because you're Hausa? Why are you Hausa? I don't really understand what's going on there. Because you're an Umayyad Worms. Worms is a place in Germany. That's why they're called it for that. But that's strange. Wait, that's not a... Okay. But yeah, should be good. Should be good. I'm ready. I'm ready for this chapter to come to a conclusion so that we never have to think about what it would be like to be doing a world conquest ever again. We could just ride off into the sunset, high fives all around, being like, wasn't this the best? Didn't you have so much fun during this week? Or a week and a half? It's almost 2 weeks, I guess. And everybody would be like, yeah, it was the best. We loved this kind of content. Cool. Send a gift. Did we send a gift and he didn't like it? Okay. That's annoying. There you go. I only wish for salvation. Demand a conversion. Maybe he'll convert, maybe he won't. Either way, these guys are lost. All lost. If they don't convert, that's fine. At the end of this, if this is not all Slovatskin, I don't care. It would look better for the final photos, but you know, that's not my concern. My concern is to finally get this coloring book put to bed. Actually, coloring book simulator. That's a new name that we've developed for Crusader Kings 3. Because essentially that's what we're doing. We're just trying to make it's a more advanced coloring book because all we're doing is trying to make everything this light cactus pear color. At least that's what I think we've established that as the color that is running through here. But yep. So close. I can see the light. The sun is on my face. The ring light is actually on my face, but I can feel the ring light's warmth, even though it's LED and it doesn't produce heat like that. But I can still feel it on my face. I can see the end of this madness coming soon. Soon enough. It will be over. Or it will all fall apart. I could also see that happening. just a giant pile of rebels popping off, or my vassals getting mad at me. Something occurring. Whatever. How many of our knights are here? 6 of our good knights are here. I think that's good enough to capture them. All right. Okay, we get it. People want indulgences. We'll seek them out for them. Like I said, money has become a interesting object in this game. Does not really have any value as much as it's kind of a placeholder, which I guess money in real life has kind of always just been a placeholder in society. But like, I have 12,000 gold, and I'm not using it for anything. I'm just using it so that it offsets the debt I have. All right. Can we make Tibet? We cannot make Tibet yet. So there's that. What kind of kingdom is this? We can probably make the Deccan Empire so that we can just declare for... Oh, we're shy. A little bit shy on that one. Claimants. This dickhead. Nope. None of the gentlemen who are claimants of this empire are ever willing to join my cause. It's rude. Feel personally victimized. Here's one. But he only has... doesn't have as many as I would like, but it's good enough for government work. So let's get him in here. Good enough for government work. That really has a new meaning when it comes to this game, because being a king really represents the... Okay, what? Are you going to win that? Well, let's just keep that in our pocket for now. If you're not going to win that, then we'll just not mess around. Yeah, not being a king. If there were a way to get around that, the minus 200, that would be great. But I can't think of a way to auto-vassalize everybody like that. No, none of these knights want to come hang out with us. Lodging standards, whatever, man. Whatever, man. He's a monk, so we can't even use his CVs. Can we invite this lady? Well, only she will come. Well, for this one, we might just have to declare for the Holy War. Does he have land somewhere else? No. We can't do Holy Wars just yet. That's annoying. We need more prestige, or more piety, and the best way to do that is probably lob off some heads, if that is allowed. It's going to give us stress, so never mind. We're not lobbing off. No heads will be rolling, because that will ultra stress us out. We can go on a pilgrimage at least. To Kyiv. What about this? Yeah, we can take that. Do we own Mongolia as a... And then we can just attack him like that. What's up, Sonny? Welcome to the chat. Have we not gone... we don't have this yet. That's unfortunate. Okay. So all we have to do now is take that. And I'm starting to see that that's actually the best method. If we can make the empire of that land, we can then just easily declare for all of the terrain in that land. So we just, instead of having to do multiple wars, we can just do one war. As long as we own that empire. Unfortunately for Tibet, we're just not there yet. How many counties do we have to have for Tibet? Wow. Tibet is 144 to de jure. Lovely de jure wars. Yeah, that's what it's become. It's become the de jure wars. And unfortunately, our previous ruler died. But now we have his son in charge, which is wonderful. And then our other son, our next character, if he chooses to grow up to be a person, or if we even need him. I don't think we'll need him, but Prince Dennis the Rodman. What a guy. What a good guy. How much longer until this is done? 5 months. Okay. 5 months, and then we can change our, we can stop having over domain direct vassal issues, which will be lovely, because then we will start. No, actually, it really doesn't affect this. It was mostly so I was concerned that eventually the debuffs would become too high, because like right now they're at what, minus 50%. It's pretty bad. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. But we can go here and invest more in all these little provinces. No issues there. Can I move this up? No, I can't. It's still so wild that we're making 31 gold in this one province. It's quite a bit of money. 31. Whoops. Oops. Forgot what I was thinking about. Hopefully from this experience you've learned that unless you're really driven, there's no point in doing a world conquest. It is a fun, in theory, like, idea. My antiquarian is holding my armor in her hands. My liege, while I was cleaning up the storeroom, I noticed that the armor is old and particularly falling apart. What should we do? No. It's too expensive. I thought this was the event that allowed you to upgrade one of your current pieces. But yeah, World Conquest, it's a weird flex. It's not even an achievement that I can say that I've done, like, show that off, other than I have the photo evidence, which is, and actually all the video evidence too. All 50 hours of video evidence that we've produced here with y'all's help. Split and go there and go up. Cool. But yeah, life is good. Let's just say that. Life is good because this is coming to an end. I'm going on vacation for a little bit. We're going to come back, hit the ground running, make some more content that y'all are into. Probably more Vicky content I'm thinking about because the new patch just is about to drop. So we'll see. I'm interested in seeing how that improves the game. The 1.2, I know there's a bunch of like economic things changing and a bunch of like stuff with military and stuff, all that. So I'm excited to see the improvements there. Because I feel like Vicky is a fun game. I just don't know how to like truly use it correctly. So it'd be good to see what other content creators are doing with it. This guy's pissed at me. Can we demand his conversion? Can we actually demand his son's conversion too? Did the son demand conversion? Anything for the faith. Okay. So now we can go ahead and murder this man because his son will inherit the throne and be a nice guy. And then this one county, we'll take it out. Who's got a claim on it? Some stranger. I'm not spending 12,000. That's not worth it. And then this will wrap up the northeast part of the map. And then we'll just have to concentrate on... Oh no, that was a mistake. Oh no, it's good. We're fine. We'll just have to concentrate on India, and then we'll be the last one to... Well, India, and then we have Sao down here. And then finally, poor Iceland will have its day in our final glorious fight against the last of the Christian faiths. The last free, independent Catholic. Everybody else has converted or been forced out. With all my heart. I love how the witch thing is still been a through line this whole time. We are, even though only 4% of our people are witches, we're still holding on to it strongly. You wish. I wonder if you can see through if they were witches. No. Maybe in their memories you can see it. No. I don't know. Feels like you should be able to see that kind of information. But maybe the game just doesn't save those secret informations. They only have 5 troops left, 5 soldiers left. Just give up. Just give up. There's no need to prolong this experience more than it already has been prolonged. We have your capital surrounded. You have 5 dudes to fight off 2,000, 200,000. Actually, it's not just 2,000, it's 200,000. You have no resources. The dream is dead, my man. Khan. Just throw in the towel. Raise that white flag. Nobody's going to judge you for it. We're actually all going to love you for it if you did that. It'd be great. If you're just joining us, we're, oh no, watching our wife die. No, watching one of our daughters be stillborn. All right, we're good. We're actually trying to make a world conquest happen. We're getting there. We're close. Like I keep saying, I see the light at the end of the tunnel. There's some cannons. It's been a good 11 days of streaming. Just at this point, stop sending me any sort of like, if it's related to the battles or war, I don't care what kind of information you guys are sending me. It would be nice for when I like end the game, it would show how many, like, I know I could go in and say, like, look how many wars we fought and all that, but it'd be cool to see how much money, how many casualties, how many wars you fought, how much money you spent. Like kind of a little breakdown would always be kind of what I would like to see happen, but I get it. It's hard. Sure. Can we invite this guy? Yeah. Cool. We're not going to be able to take all of his lands, but we'll take some of them at least. So it's not as many as I would like. What about you? Do we got claimants that have titles to both? No. Seems like they're personally screwing me over with their only having a couple claimants. Does this guy have claimants on both? Ooh, he does, but only when his mother dies. What about this guy? He's got claims on both. He's already in my court. What's up, Mr. Blux? Welcome to the chat. We're about to kick off a huge war, I think. Should be fun. Should be able to take on all their lands too. He only has those. What about this guy? Why can't we use the other one? Why is that not an option? Because it's unpressed. But unpressed, what does unpressed even mean? Unpressed claims are legally tenuous and not inherited by the children. However, unpressed claims become pressed if they are used in SCB to declare war. Even wars end in white peace. Why you like this though? All right. Why don't we just take out your neighbor first, and then we can. Actually, do we have? Oh, we can't do Rajasthan just yet. Damn it. We're so close. I want these simple, like not multi-staged wars. I want an easy war where we're in and we're out, and everything's like all buttoned up nicely. But unfortunately, that's not how this is gonna go down. Unfortunately. It would almost be better to take the U empire or kingdom from him and then do it that way. So let's do it that way. The other thing I wish we could have done this campaign is Great Holy Wars, but the game, when I did it the one time, the game literally started having like a major heart attack. Like it literally, I was watching every frame happen. Because I think at that point we had owned most of Europe, so all my European vassals rose up to help me in the Great Holy War. Unfortunately, we had to not finish that one out, but it's fine. How close are we to Lingua Franca? We're so close. Lingua Franca is within our grasp. It's just these Tibetan kingdoms, a couple down here, and then we're good. Sure. His wife doesn't like him, so maybe she'll come and accept our. Nope. this random lady will. Is that guy whirling now? Ugh, no. Well, done all we can do. We should get rid of that one piece of land too. No, it's too expensive. No, it's too expensive. Speaking of too expensive, we should make sure that all of our there it is. I was about to have a heart attack. For lingua franca, you need every royal court and imperial court in the world to have a single language. So that you mean all the people, even for all the like little guys like this speaking Greek, they'll count against us. That's annoying. Either way, it doesn't really matter because we already have lingua franca in our repertoire. That's really something. That's one way to stick it to your lord, is to not switch over to his language. It's kind of mean, actually. Conquers the whole world, still unable to get lingua franca. Unfortunately. All right, hopefully we'll take their capital, and then that will be it. We won't have to fight a long, protracted war. It's just going to be in and out. That's not even his capital, but that's fine. Would it be silly to destroy our High Lord title so that we stop having seeking indulgences come in and slowing down the game even more, or just keep it going and just ignore them, which is actually what I'm probably gonna do, is just ignore them. Don't pay attention to them. Not worth your time. Hell yes. You'll love to see it. Lovely. Nice little chomp. Nice little crunch. Good stuff. Good stuff. And then we'll go ahead and grant it to... Who are we going to grant this to? Who's the last Bruce family member? There's a couple. This lady. Good enough. Takes all this land. Cool. Are we going to get every dynastic legacy? I don't think so. Are we going to get close? I think so. We'll probably stall out at law. Law would have been good in the early game, but I just never saw a need for it, to be honest. Always seemed just okay. Cool. What else? All right. Can we do a quick... do we own Tibet yet? No, we're 40... No, we're like 30-ish shy. Don't really care if this guy dies anymore. He's going to die eventually. I kind of want her to die much quicker. Maybe we can help her into the grave earlier. Doesn't look like anybody wants to join this. Everybody likes her too much. I like her. She's a good person. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. What about Sao? Can we just take this land back so we don't forget about it, and then there's an awkward photo of me, just this one random kingdom that hasn't been invaded? Yeah. Cool. Good stuff, guys. King of Crete just got out. Just ran away from my jails. That's fine. To be honest, the people in my jails can run away if they choose to. Wasn't that a thing at one point? I feel like maybe that was just an American thing, that like it wasn't illegal to try to escape from jail, because it's like human nature to try to like get out of things. Or am I just making that up? I feel like that's maybe just something Kevin made up. There's sometimes I just think there's knowledge in my head that isn't actually real knowledge. It's just something I heard a podcast, or it's one of those wives' tales piece of knowledge that everybody thinks is right but actually isn't correct. Goofy. Faith creation and reformation costs. How much would it cost us to form? Maybe this would have been the run to reform like dead faiths like Hellenism. Just do a quick right turn into Hellenistic. My interpreter approaches me, hand of Yahya instead of a hand of Count. You just make this 6 sword. Sure. Another sword. Interesting. Same faith, opinion, monthly piety plus 22%. Piety is 1.6. Court grandeur plus 4. Cool. Not the best, not the worst. Okay, Hellenism. If I converted to this faith, how much would we need? We would need 34,000. Is that? Oh no, 340,000. That's what that says. Convert to a dead religion. Convert to a different religion. Feudal converting to unreformed. Unorganized. Well, silly 30. Not bad. Yeah, I wonder if we went down piety, if we could make that even cheaper, probably. Also, I think if you have Savior, you can do that. But for now, let's take a quick break. I'll be right back with more of this. Snack time came early as it does some days. Today we have a snack of manzanas, un poco de manzanas para ustedes. Some apples for everybody. What else? Let's think. We just won that battle. We got to give up that land. Like I said, smooth sailings for today. Hopefully, nothing out of the ordinary. Everybody just having a good time. All my vassals are having a solid life. An apple a day keeps the doctor away. Well, as somebody who doesn't go to the doctor because I eat so many apples, that might be true. Alright. So this lady gets this land, blah, blah, blah. Nice. Let's look at our government map mode real quick, or empire map mode. 20 years, 59 years. I thought you were working on that. What were you doing? Working on this now? Slavia is getting thick. In 95 years, it would have conquered most of this. Cool. Alright. We're still over our limit of direct vassals. That's fine. That's always going to be true, unfortunately. I think there's no real way around that. We're just going to have to deal with it. Some good ASMR out here. We could do kingdom invasion and then try to grab the rest of this, or we can just try and convince one of the locals to come over to our side, which seems always easier said than done. Well, it looks like we found one likely victim that we can use. Alright. Wait, he didn't join our team yet. Please join our team. There he is. He brought a shit ton of people with him. Did you bring your whole family, bruv? Doesn't matter. You're worth every penny. Especially because he controls all of these lands. Can you get the... You have to have, like, whatever cultural heritage this is over here to, not Burmese, the Indo-Aryan heritage. Can you not have that? Do you have to have that to make the decision of, like, making the, Indian Empire? I think that has to be true. And the Ganges River Protector, I think that's another thing. Could pull an audible at the last minute and just do that. Change our culture to be more focused to that. Might be worth it. If you're watching on YouTube, and if you're, don't forget to like the stream. Adds, you know, more juice for the lovely algorithm. Also, if you're just joining us, we're just working on some world conquest nonsense. As usual. And that's way too many troops to fight alone, especially without a commander. See if we can take in some lost boys in the form of mercenaries. That's not good. Do you think my troops are able to fight them off there? In plains, they have horses, but they're not going to be strong enough. They also don't have all their... Yeah, we're screwed. Alright, run away to the south. You hate to misuse your holy order like that. But unfortunately, that's what happens sometimes. Oh my god. So bad that a bunch of my people died in that. No. One of my poor generals died in that battle. Well, looks like it's time to go get a new general. Let's go here. This one random dude is really good. He says he doesn't want to be our champion. Why not? Can we imprison him? No. If we send him a gift, can we then invite him? Nope. What about now? Can we imprison him? 39% chance. Because of his intrigue? Holy shit, I didn't even realize it. Holy mother mackerel. $62 diplomacy. 44. Damn, this boy's been wandering around and getting them stacks. I'd like to promote that guy. Every Indian culture can do it, but you need a certain religion for that. Well, good to know. He is a god among men. He's probably because he got all those wandering bonuses where he walks around learning a bunch of cool new things. He took the idea of backpacking through Europe really to heart, and because of that now he is ultra stat man. When we can get an opportunity, we should take advantage of that. Where does he live though? Your liege is some random jabron in the Urals mountains. Are you okay? All right, brother. Can we imprison her? I want that dude on our side. It's just like super complicated to get him in. All right. Now it's time to go on the offensive. We have all of our troops together. Well, almost all of them. But yeah, how do we get this guy? I guess we could grant him a title. That would probably be the easiest way. Just give him some land. Is there any... There's definitely people that we can revoke titles from right now. Send this girl to university. Sure. We can transfer this person to their vassal. That's great. And... can imprison. Yeah, like I thought. There's a ton of people we can send to prisons. %84 chance. Do we do it? You're my Barbie girl in my Barbie world. Thanks, unknown. 84% is good, but I think we can find yeah, that's what I want. That's what I want. Imprison this idiot. This dude's going away for jail forever. What can go wrong? Nothing, hopefully. Alright. Let's go ahead and... This poor old man... I gotta free up some some space. You're gonna stay in jail for now because I don't think that's great. Let's go find our pin character. A lot of these guys are dead. That's sad. But we got a new king in town. A new king who is going to have, yep, control over that, all that. Which means you should find a better wife. Can I enforce your divorce? No, right? As your, I can't until they get married. All right, fine. I need you at the battle, in the battle, with your 49 stats. You lovely son of a gun. Look at him. It's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. He's not even a genius. He's just consecrated blood. Beautiful. You love to see it. All right. Let's go teach these people some new lessons. We should get some recruits, or let's discuss methods of communication. Sure. You think for an army that has a large contingency of horse, we would move quicker, but we don't. We don't move that quick. Kind of slow, actually. But let's go throw more levies at the issue. How many of our levies are actually being risen? There's still, God, there's so many left. We only like really have 100,000 of them left. Oh, we should try to see. Let's do it. I just want to see. Let's just keep raising all, and just see how much money we can go into debt. I imagine it's pretty significant. This is our son. He will be greedy or just greedy. He can be just. Too bad we will never play him. Hopefully, that won't be necessary. As soon as you accept a bunch of indulgences, a fresh batch of indulgences come in. Also, I don't think the game likes me doing this. Raising all of my levies, or would actively actually do that all. Is this why all my time lapses near the end start really like shuddering? They really don't work as well because everybody has hundreds of thousands of troops. And the game is trying to track all those numbers. It's pretty wild. It's a combination of troops and living characters. Yeah. Too many people alive. We need a nice plague to come through. Really clean out the system. Get everybody a fresh start. Like a nice summer rain. Their army is too afraid to fight our army. Well, I'm going to throw 34,000 levies just straight onto their 36,000 troops. I don't think it's going to go well. So they might need some backup. Are we getting there yet? Yeah, I think we're almost... All of our troops are... Oh, yeah. So when all of our troops are raised, we're at about 815 gold lost per day. Holy smokes. That's a lot of dinar. Doesn't look like our peasants can just outclass their army. Doesn't look like our army can outclass their army. I think there's like 24 mods that just half the amount of living characters. Yeah, that would be nice. To see that. I wish they would just do that normally. Enforce. Cool. Did we miss out on something there? Might have. We might not have. Yeah. Whatever. It doesn't matter. What's done is done. Let's see. We can do a kingdom invasion for this guy and Wuchang. It would be nice if they started optimizing it a little bit better for the end game, because this is like, it's one thing to like try to do this or like challenge on its own, but it's also sucks that there usually is like a somewhat of a technical element that is causing it to be added difficulty on top of the difficulty of doing this already. Looks like our antiquarian died. No, she didn't. An acquaintance. Just some random person. No IDK. How bad is it if I release people? I wish you could mass release, but on conditions, rather than just like mass release, but then it says demand conversion whenever possible. But cannot. Did we just get a bunch of enemies? Probably. My lord, brought to my attention that your is despite my best, or I can do anything more with it. I don't really care about this piece. What is this? My approaches me, my lord, Mari, and the state of disrepair has fallen into it compared to. It might be too late to restore it. Pains me to do so. I don't care. This is a piece of pains me to do this. Yeah, sure. I'm kind of worried about possible map extensions in the future, especially with like the Far East, since it would even further cripple the. Yeah. Well, I don't know if they're gonna add. To be honest, it'd be interesting if they added China. I think China would probably be the like last bit that they add, because like I don't know about Southeast Asia as much as China's medieval history, but who knows? They could probably go in many directions. That is literally not a single one of my. Damn it! That's not a single one of my men-at-arms units raised. Like, why can't I go up here and individually raise these? Silly goose. And I can't individually raise that. Alright. Send these 100,000 dudes. Where are you guys running off to? The AI is like, I'm out. I'm not in. I'm just gonna leave. Just gonna leave and not come back. Not interested. That's not good. We're good. We're still in good health, so it shouldn't really matter. But you know, you don't like getting sickness this early on in the a character's life. Let's go have them pretend to stand on things. I know it's not going to siege anything down, but you know, it's the thought that matters, right? Yeah, it's sad. None of these boys can hold a candle to the might of our armies. Like, why are you coming over here? Why did you think that was a good idea? We had 100,000 troops just standing in the province next to you, and you decided to take a step over here. Crushed them. Absolutely crushed them. Yeah. No, we're good. won that fight. Unfortunately, it did not mean spell the end of this conflict. Half and half. And then half again, I think. Just, you know, 30,000 troops. Just necessary to break down some walls. Jimmy. We have we have like 6 times their army just in the field right now. Oh, these poor AI vassals or AI characters just not knowing how their demise is coming for them. Just absolutely the most destructive force this world has ever seen. Let's get to, what's the one that allows Peacemaker? Let's get down to Peacemaker, because then these wars won't have to take as long. I might actually just take the hit right now and reset our perks, because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it would be short by 1. Once we get that next point, I'll do it so that we can get through these wars just a teensy bit quicker. It's like, we're gonna win this war, it's just a matter of time. Yeah, and on average they're all like taking about a year to get done. Like right now, the war would be over, maybe, if we take this one place. Yeah. Cool. Sadly, we've had to take all of your lands. Yeah, I wish we had Mongol energy where we could just send ultimatums now and just be like, yo, you know how strong we are, or at least you've heard the rumor of how strong we are. Just give up. Just give up. There's no need to keep fighting. Not to keep fighting like this, at least. You can just join the flock of the rod, and everything will be grand. Join the flock. Join the flock. Join the flock. Cool. And this one. Awesome. That's all good. That's all good. It's literally just everything in this area now. Literally. Can we create this yet? No, we can't. Okay. Awesome. Does your multi-claim wars, or does your multi-claim is a godsend? It makes everything so much easier when it comes to just easily taking lands now. Because all we had to do there is own the empire and the kingdom, and we can just take what we need. Probably should take some of this cash too. We got a dangerous faction brewing. Who is it? We got some independent boys. Ooh, probably should take care of this. What's the big beef? Not alliance, blah, blah, blah. We've already sent him a gift, right? Yeah. So that's probably not going to happen. Can we send this guy a gift? Some of these people should get off this list. I don't really understand why they're on here. They're at 100. This guy really hates our guts. King of this area. Can we send him a gift and then demand his conversion? He might accept. This should, yeah, stop being a thing soon. Son becomes honest or impatient. He can be honest. That's fine. He gets a weak hook on me. That's also fine. Really getting away from absolute crown authority has really eliminated a lot of our domestic issues. That minus 30 is a lot, but it is also not necessary when you're making this much money and have this many troops. Like, I know we're leaving about an additional 25% of vassals and contribution, but it's really not worth that minus 30. Plus, it also gives them the opportunity to declare war on my behalf. Like, they could be fighting for this land, like they are. Look at that. Look at that good vassal doing his good godly duty. Except for, I don't know why he hasn't actually taken the land. Oh, he has. He's just standing around dying. So sucks. What about you guys? How have you all not been invaded yet? Oh, this one is actually being invaded, but only by one county. Sometimes I just don't get the AI's thought process, but maybe because they've just been dumbed down like that on purpose, but that's the dealio. What's going on over here? Some nice light civil war. Looks like there is an Anshovian match happening, and then the Byzantines, or not, the Brittany is having its own little civil war as well. Cool. All right. Siege units are on their way south. One of our counselors has died of something. He's our spy master, unfortunately. Let's get this guy. Cool. Let's assault if we can. Take no time at all. Took their capital. Fortunately, we didn't take them. Let's go force them off this point, and then maybe we can say adieu to these poor little lads. Poor little lads. Never had a chance. Poor little lads. Let's all do a little dance. Helping hand, excellent work, good idea, something, relationships. Looks like we're only gonna have 2 kids, which is good. We don't really need to have a bunch of kids. Well, who knows? Maybe disease will somehow rear its ugly head and we'll have a smallpox epidemic, which could be a problem. But as y'all know, diseases don't usually matter. Holy shit, we just stack wiped the hell out of that army. Holy shit, dude. That is absolutely insane. One of our nieces got killed. Because they were sieging some random land down. Also, that was insane. We just stacked wiped that army. Who was doing all the damage? Who's got the KLs, the best KLs? Seems like the Knights, as usual, leading the charge with 778 kills. 19 people killed 778 people. The Knights' swords go brrrr. I wonder if there is a way to make sure that you get every innovation, even the like cultural and regional ones. It'd be kind of cool to try to do that. But it'd be hard because you're having 40% of all. That wouldn't work ever for these ones. Because you couldn't have 40% of all in North Europe, and then 40% of all in Western Africa. You'd have to make decisions on which ones you want, unfortunately. But that's okay. I think we've gotten along fine without the tech that we have. How close are we to this next? Not that close. Is there any artifacts that we can actually put into practice? Because I imagine there's some books that are not doing us any good. This one gives us medium health, but I'd actually rather have learning progress for our intrigue, martial, intrigue, diplomacy. Literally got every book in the world but the one I want. Diplomacy, martial. Okay. 30% is going to give us not that much, but you know, a couple extra points a month, maybe 5 or 6. But then we'll get that done and then we'll have Peacemaker. Like right now we could have already declared peace if we had Peacemaker, but we do not. Cool. Looks like they were about to start raising a new army. All right, send this guy a gift. Let's see if he'll convert. I doubt he will, just because he's a king and he's got opinions. Cool. Let's go ahead and clean up all this area down here. Is there... We don't own Tibet yet. We're sure by a lot. Could just... Is this guy fighting 2 different wars? It looks like he is. Alright, why don't we just help out our vassals by taking these guys out real quick like. Real quick like. Especially with their poor troops dying in the fields over here. We'll just send our 1600 or 16,000 mercenaries just walking in on them. How terrible would that be? You're just fighting for your life over here, trying to like fight these invaders of your land, and all of a sudden 16,000 fresh troops crest a hill just to absolutely destroy you. Because that's what's going to happen. If we don't stack wipe these people, I'd be very surprised. Yeah, you love to see it. A good stack wiping. Are these normal feelings to have? This guy can't be fired off my council. What position did he decide to take? Probably a dumb one. Okay. Let's keep him here and then let's go try to murder him. We can also actually just revoke his titles too. But also we could murder him. Take care of that. Easy peasy. Just one death to get him off the council. I will not allow a court. My steward, just plug up the hole in the floor. I'll ensure the problem gets fixed as soon as possible. Great. Is this the event where the like random people show up in your house and are looking for a head? I always forget if that's that event. Seems like it is. We're over our limit. Does that mean we can change our court type? We can do diplomatic. Increase offer vassalization, acceptance by scale, counselor opinion, tyranny. Do we want to keep scholarly? not like we have inspired people to arrive more often. Monthly lifestyle experience plus 10. I don't know. Let's do diplomacy and see if we can try to vassalize some of these jabrones down here. If I became their rightful liege, we could do that. Because, you know, I'd rather have peace rather than no peace. Diplomatic court plus 30. Major difference in our tiers. You're not the rightful liege. That's not going to do it. You are a different faith. So still, it's going to be, even if we offered religious exemption or low, yeah, religious exemption, we'd still be minus 46. Doesn't offset you are a different faith. Yep. Well, looks like Conquest is still going to be our main way of getting land, no matter what. Not gonna upend this whole thing for a couple random vassals out here. That would be so wild if I just was like, yep, we're changing the faith. We're just gonna do it. Everybody switch. It's not gonna cause a huge uproar of like that would literally, I think we would have rebels within 5 minutes because all the Slavic faith would be pissed. All the lands, at least. A majority of the lands wouldn't convert too, so it'd just be like a huge. I think we'd shatter to rebellions. Ugh. Looks like my poor sister has died. And let's see if we can get more agents. There's already 8, so I don't know if bringing more in is actually a good idea or a bad idea. How much land is this? Converting now would indeed be a death sentence. What's up, Trophy? Welcome to the chat. It'd be a fun death sentence. It would it'd bring this whole thing come crashing to the ground. I wouldn't do it. But you know, for the entertainment value of about 10 minutes of me absolutely sweating and dying, it'd be kind of fun. Okay. Some of our people are there, some of them are over here. Just bend the knee, you know? Just bend it. It's simple as that. No need to go be overzealous. Everybody knows what's going to happen. You're just going to eventually lose all your lands to me. Looks like that war ended in a white peace, which is just absolutely silly that's how that ends. How did that end? Choose sign of white peace. How? They had no troops. Is it because they had one like holy order that kicked your ass? That was one thing I should have probably done, was go through and delete all the holy orders, because there's definitely tons of holy orders all over the lands. Like, no doubt in my mind there are Christian holy orders everywhere littered about the countrysides. I wish when you did a holy, like, see this motherfucker. Oh no, actually this is one of our guys. All right, bad example, but there's definitely, see, like this guy. Like, how has the AI not gone through and just revoked all these guys' lands? Come on. Like, look at how much money this holy order has. How do they have that much money? Just because they don't have anything to spend it on, I guess. It's just a lot of money. A lot of money to be sitting. Should have invested into, I don't know, t-shirts or something. Like, Jesus is way cooler than your God. t-shirts or something like that. Oh, we can make our 1 point now. Okay, so we're gonna reset. That's gonna give us critical stress, blah, 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 I don't care. And I miscounted, of course. Well, that's fine. What do you think our stress penalty is gonna be? Drinking or just become even more stressed? I'd rather not become a drinker, and I'd rather do the stress for now. We can undo some of our stress. Being a profligate actually wouldn't be the worst, because we have so much money, it doesn't really matter. And we have so much money, more money to give. We can be like Bill Gates and just give away billions of our dollars. Let's make our hull nicer or something. I don't know. Sure. Probably much better investment than serving a existing religion. Yeah. One that only really has... How many Catholic counties still exist? Probably like 5? 14. Just kidding. Oh no, Coptic has got 14. 6 Catholic. Everybody else is few. It's tough out here, man. It's tough out here for these boys. And oh, there's their army. Let's go beat them up. Oh, we're on some bad stress levels. I chose a bad time to do this, didn't I? Am I still leading an army? I am. I don't personally need to be in command of this army. Let's go ahead and call a hunt. That should lessen a lot of our stress. Should have done that before taking the second stress penalty, but you know, we're at that point in the run in the stream where we're just like, we're just trying to get across that finish line. Whatever it takes to get across that finish line, we'll do it. Rude vassal? What a shame. Yeah. What other things can we do? Guess we could have been fabricating hooks, but we don't have that ability, so it doesn't matter. I do believe I saw leave just behind you. Cool. Oh, so close. So close. We'll go north, and then we'll take this. And then that will be, hopefully, the end of this. And then we'll probably do a quick chain roar. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lands, maybe? Maybe not those other 2 lands, because it seems like they're already being attacked. Hopefully. Yeah, it looks like they're being attacked, so no need to spoil people's fun. They can do it themselves. How are we gonna kill this guy? I could lure him into the cellar of my castle on exclusive tasting. Let's get him into that basement. Come on down, brother. He followed me willingly, drunk on merriment and wine, into the cellar after many glasses of fine wine. I love how we didn't even use fine wine on him. He fell readily asleep, didn't even stir as I brought a trowel and bricked up his exit. Wow, we Count of Monte Cristo'd him. What a great way to die. Also, wouldn't they hear the screaming? You know, there's no doubt that in my mind that they would hear the screaming. Like, that's definitely something that would happen. Our marshal is dead. That's right. We bricked him up in a wall. So sad. So sad. 13 months? That's pretty quick. What does our fervor look like? It's at 100%, but that's probably due to the fact that we keep getting upgrading temples and all that stuff. And then scandalous priests causing some holy wars. But yeah, we're doing good. The fact that the game is just barely creaking by. We're on speed 5 and it's like we're actually on speed 2. I wonder if speed 4 is actually quicker than speed 5, or is it just about the same? Looks to be about the same. Nothing much is changing. Cool. Did we get ticking war score? Yeah, we did. Grand. Let's go give it to some random people. Get some renown from those people. All right. We're not doing this because this seems to be already all said and done. Love to see it. Are you involved in this conflict? Looks like you are, to a certain extent, for some reason, involved in that conflict. But we're going to get rid of you. All right. Let's let a month go by, get our holy order dismantled first. Is it a duchy or is it just one province? It's just one province. Go. That's a duchy. If you don't know, this is what we like to call a little chain war, where you declare multiple wars all at the start before raising any of your troops, so that then it's like in the general area, your troops can then, do what they need to do, attack who they need to attack. It's good. Sometimes it works out better than other times. Either way, I have fun doing it. Looks like the AI was doing some work for us. Good stuff. Oh. I think we're working better on speed 4, but like I said, who knows? Anything's possible. Let's go see if we can spend. We already did the donation thing. No, we didn't. Once we don't need to be in command of this army again. We lose 300, and we'll lose 300 gold for how much stress reduction? Only 26. It's not really worth it. I'm like this close to destroying our Head of Faith title so that we can stop having these seeking indulgences pop up, because I definitely don't think that's helping the game to run any quicker. I think it's definitely slowing. It's given extra thought process that doesn't need to be happening. How's the rest of the empire doing? Looks like fine for the most part. Everybody seems to be having a good time. There's some couple of wars I see happening, but for the most part, it seems like everybody's pretty happy, under Slavian rule. And so many more people that will soon be happier under our rule. Did all the cannons go there? Of course they did. Neighbor lost this guy. Lost a war to your vassal prince. Hey, you'd love to see it. Took some land there. Great. Got some notable guests. What's this lady's business? She's notable because she's got 25 prowess. Probably doesn't make the cut for our knight team, but you know. Let's go with base progress, counselor skill impacts on. Yeah, cool. And then it's just these last two that are pretty much utterly useless. We could try to make an Iberian culture, but I don't see us needing to do that. It would have been probably smarter to do that earlier in the run. Are there any Iberian ones that like talk about vassalization? I don't think so. Because that'd be nice. Our glasses are really gross today. I barely can see out of them. Need to get some eyeglass cleaner. It's funny, I've been blessed with the ability to not have to have glasses all my life. These are actually just as a prop and also a blue light blocker, because they definitely don't make my eyes feel as scratchy after the amount of hours I do staring at these screens. It's one. Let's go now back up here. All right, let's just do it. I'm willing to destroy the title. I think it's great. Let's go and get the last bit of gold. Worst comes to worst, we like find out that that was the biggest mistake of the run, but at this point, I'm tired of saying, let's destroy the title. So, cool. Can somebody random now go recreate the holy title? No, fuck. No, that's not what I meant. Did that piss people off? That's my real question. Doesn't seem to have done anything. But let's do it again. Just for the lulz. Let's go ahead and destroy the title again. It says it's going to piss off anybody who will lose 25 opinion of you for 10 years. De jure vassals. There's no de jure vassals, so there's that. Do people lose opinion of me? They kind of don't. Nobody cares. All right, great. So stop having those intrigue things, or not intrigue. Indulgences happen because we don't need them anymore. Like, we can turn them back on if we start losing a bunch of gold, but I don't foresee that being an issue. And it looks like it's already giving me maybe slightly quicker. At least it's not annoying me up in the top right corner. Watch, now this huge rebellion of people is going to happen. No, not yet. How many months can we run on a deficit until it becomes a problem? I guess we can go back and create it. The only concern is that some random other person would go ahead and create the head of faith without my want to happen. But I guess we can still get money through ransoming people. Like, there's 26 people we just ransomed. Can get a bunch of gold through that. My son becomes chaste or lustful. He can be a little lustful boy. Why not? All right, we can finally do Peacemaker, which is great. Yep. Like, can we just get it now? 5 more reasons. Oh, that's not enough. Well, that sucks. Some random illegitimate Bruce has been brought to my attention. Your cousin. Cool. That fight's over. It's not worth it. Do we lose our antiquarian? I think she might have passed on. Might have happened during those like couple notifications. Right? Yeah, looks like they gone. They gone. Damn it. Okay, so we're gonna have to go to after that too. God. It's like wading through like the most thick swamp water trying to play this game right now. Just like waist deep. You can take 3 steps forward and it feels like every step is a mile. Just wearing every day like it's an actual day in real life. It's tough. It is tough. But we're so close. We're so close. It's pretty much all this plus Iceland. And then we'll go ahead and shave the face. Commemorate a job well done with a nice, clean face. Like, how expensive are court amenities now? Yeah, 119. Jesus. Per amenity. It's wild. It's absolutely insane that's what's happening here. But that's what happens when you try to run an empire this size. Hopefully we win this battle, and that's the end of it. That's Bob's your uncle. Looks like they're about to lose that conflict, unfortunately. Sure, why not? Both. Never really look at those events closely enough. That dude just got additional taxes of 1,000 gold. Damn. Cool. All right. Let's go ahead and create this and go and grant it to one of our lovely little dynastic family members. This lady. She gets all those lands, including this one. Great. And now can we go over to this guy and say offer vassalization? He says no. What happens if I send him a pile of gold? He says maybe. There's 4 reasons. Cultural acceptance, stubborn, isn't great. Not rightful liege. If we went down our diplomatic, we'd be able to do it, but yeah. Well, sorry, brother. That's what happens when you're gonna get conquered. Gift artifact? I don't know if gift artifact's gonna give us that much more opinion. We can try it, but I don't think. What happens if we give him like a nice throne? How much opinion? He's gonna get 2 from that. Seems like everybody only wants hammers. That's not gonna give him. You probably have plenty. No, we don't have enough. Does he want this box? He does not want that box. Looks like weapons and armor are probably what. Does he want this cup? He's okay on the cup. What about a nice statue? Nope. Fudge. I don't know. What about a daybed? Or this? He will take that. Will he do a vassalization now? I don't think so. I think we can get 1 more point if we get powerful vassal's opinion up. So it might just barely crank by. This guy. Can we send him a gift? He's already... Okay, cool. Now, will we do it? No, just by 1 point. That sucks. What's up, Gavin? Welcome to the chat. We're just 1 point away from vassalizing this poor man. That's annoying. Well, he can live with his items for now, but let's go on to a new greener pasture and see if we can take it. Can we make Tibet yet? We are short still. What's up, Bavarian mapping. Welcome to the chat as well. Kingdom invasion, is that worth it? I don't think so, guys. I think we're just gonna have to do 2 separate, maybe 3 separate holy wars. Oh, we already have a... Oh, because we're under our devotion. You started your own. How's that going? Hopefully well. This is... It's been a process, I would say. Not my favorite campaign, but not my least favorite either. As Drew's Lithuania. Yeah, that's a fun start. This lady won't actually help. We can't use her claims. Secret count. Let's just get that guy going, and I wonder if we can't, unless they have personal claims on both. That's not going to work. We need to do that. I posted a screenshot in the Discord. Nice. I'll check it out. Okay. Can we get this guy? Oh, hell yeah, we can. Give me the options, my man. Did I already gift this guy? I have a feeling I've already gifted him. One of our counselors has passed. All right. Let's hope we can just use his 1 claims for everything. Looks like no. And what about you? Tampoco. And you? I know, papi. Okay. That seems like a lot of prestige for not a lot of payoff. All right, well, let's just do it. Let's use this guy's claims, whichever one is... This is the biggest slot of land, so we'll do it. Swath. I think that's the word I was looking for, swath of land. I learned by the sword culture tradition. Yeah, I think without by the sword it's like pretty impossible, because like then every generation you only get 1 invasion. Then you have to go through claims instead, which claims, don't get me wrong, work, but like in a pinch it's better to just do that. Never was able to found a witch coven. We founded a university. We've founded all but at least one of these is true. Actually, no, a lot of them haven't been founded because the development isn't high enough yet. Soon, though. We are a living legend, though. Wait, that's not the... No, it isn't. Yeah, I wonder if we had made a faith that was more... like, had made a faith that was more accepting, like a pluralist faith winning a holy war and vassalize infidel rulers in the target instead of seizing their lands. That would have been fine. Counties of other faiths are less likely to join factions. Rogue King land titles. Fundamental is good for conversion. But it's like fundamental is really good for conversion, but it does increase the danger from a lot of factions and stuff like that. I wonder if pluralist also gives us adherents of other faiths will optional penalty of 50%. I don't know. Maybe there had been more of a peacemaker method to expansion. Just honeyed words with honeyed gifts with sweet to vassalize a lot of people. Obviously, the kings would have been still... You'd still have to conquer all the kings, but like there's a bunch of like random people over here. If you gift land to family, you can get easier renown than get the kin legacy, so your vassals, which are family, have a better opinion. Yeah, the renowned. Fundamental also can just implode if fervor is too low. I don't think our fervor would have ever gotten that low, though. Wasn't really paying attention to our fervor, so that's also fair. Looks like some people are starting to switch more and more to the language, the real language, the true word of our people. We should just run up on his capital, to be honest. Take some more lands down here, and then we go and take all those extra things. Lustful. This boy is going to live... Well, our current boy, how old is he? 35? And he's in good health. So it's a likelihood of him probably just... probably living to 100, hopefully. Depending on if he survives attacks. I wish I knew you could destroy the head of religion title. I have 300k gold and would have destroyed it at 100k if I knew. Yeah. It's one that I didn't realize either until this run. Because I tried to actually destroy it, but then it was like, you can't destroy it. Or I tried to give it away, and it said you can't just do that. And I was like, well, watch me. I'm going to try. That's their army. So actually, you boys come back over here. Because that's a lot of bad boys. Also, I've not had this high of quality. The pop-ups, man. The pop-ups. Yeah, they're bad. They just get more and more just... Like, we stopped doing them because I don't... The game's already running so slowly. We don't need that extra oomph. Just absolutely shattered that army. Let's see if we can capture them before they get away. I would like that very much. I also wish there was like some permanent like dynastic things. Like you could always have permanent peacemaker or permanent like there was like if you could. This is what I want. I want one dynastic tree thing that gives you an option between like 5 of the perks. You can choose 5 of the perks, and it's always your dynasty always has as an option. Because I would always have peacemaker or the opinion bonus for when you send a gift. I think it's thoughtful. Those are all really necessary. Like obviously at this point, vassal management isn't a thing for us because we just have such high opinions all the time, but it'd be nice to just have that. There's a legacy to be able to befriend. There is that, but I wish you got more options. All right, let's take this one plot and then plop out. And then that will be another wonderful kingdom. What is this? What is this? Somebody's gifting me an artifact? What in God's name are you giving me? A book? I'll take your book. I feel like nobody's gifted me an artifact in ages. How about a pile of gold for you, Mike's good man? There you go. There's some gold. What's up, Leo? Long time no see. He's already converted. Good. Oh, Lord, 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 Lord. All right. What's next? Who's next? On the chopping block? I'm going to chop them up and chop them down. Can we make Tibet yet? Because that would be... We can maybe make Bengal. Hell yeah, we can. Tibet, not yet. No Tibet yet. So if we go here, we can just declare... Probably should murder this guy so that we can get back to fighting him sooner, and then we'll own Tibet. And then we can use Tibet's influence. This guy's a kingdom, right? This guy is not. Do you think he has the want to be vassalized? He says, no. Realm is remote. Get out of here with that bullshit. Can't make Rajasthan either. We can take out this one. Oh, no, it looks like he's already being gobbled up. Good. Sinar's here. Hope everything's going well. Yeah, I have some much real world stuff going on at the moment. Yeah, well... Yeah, that's tough, man. A lot of real world stuff, unfortunately. Yes. Even if I'm late, I'm always there. All right. We just got to clean up this area. Let's see. What's next? A lot of simple wars. Let's just take out this one county. This poor one county person. Just a little bit. Just a little bit of expansion. Nothing too major. Just a little expansion. So much so that it's making the game run poorly. We have another perk. What does Gallant do again? Just prestige and attraction. It's nothing really good. We'll do Justum. Hello there. Someday there'll be troops here in 48 days. I never really looked at this tooltip that often. Probably should look at it more. Leading your own troops, gathering. It's funny because a lot of the times I usually don't ever really go down the martial traits. How did the whole Twitch integration with YouTube chat work out? It seems to be working. Obviously, Twitch is always going to be slightly ahead, so sometimes there's a little bit of a hiccup. But for the most part, it seems to be working. Also, we got a affiliate on Twitch finally, so all the Prime memberships, shower me with all your Prime memberships if you have Prime. No, she can be unaccused. $27, yeah. No, I was surprised. I woke up the other day and it just was there. It was really nonchalant, which is kind of weird, but I felt like there was a little bit more fanfare when I got affiliate with YouTube, or monetized, I guess that's what we call it. Does Kevin even understand? No, he doesn't. Look at these 72, dude. Holy shit. An 80-year-old with 72. What's he got going on? Legendary Blade Master, of course, but like, what else has he got? Holy Sight. Just some good stuff from his artifacts. It's wild. Lots of good stuff. My son has come of age. Prince Dennis the Rodman of Slavia. Good stuff. They grow up so fast. He's quite strong. Let's see if we can find him some of skills. Let's go with this lady. Sure. It's almost like a foregone conclusion at this point that all my characters will come in either at full genius or genius, Herculean, beautiful. I guess handsome is kind of lagging behind. How you're beautiful though. Beautiful, Herculean, genius. You love to see it. Brings a tear to your father's eye. Don't look at this. This is absolutely disgusting. That's for sure. We've made a mockery of our internal empire is one thing to behold. It's bad. Look away. I said don't look. Don't look too closely. It's going to cause issues. All right. 15 renown. Here we go. That guy's still alive, so we can't attack him yet. These guys are still kicking. Why is Navarre in Mongolia? Because at that time it gave me renown. There's always a method to the madness. Don't you worry too much about it, guys. All right. Can I invite his wife? No. Is he willing to? No. Then I can finally do stuff. Yeah. As a moderator, yes, you can, Leo. Do some stuff in the back end. All right, let's declare we have a raised army. But now we can do this guy's claims. Or no, we don't have him yet. Send him a gift. Demand his conversion, and then we can press his claims. All but one county. That's a smangin' deal. I'll take that all the way to the bank. Hire and raise men at arms. Cool. Good stuff. Leo, you just subscribed for a monthly tier on Twitch. Thank you so much for doing that. You didn't need to do that. It's funny because, like, unfortunately, OBS, I need to get that integrated into OBS too. That's the one thing I have to work on. Get the subscription and all that stuff, as well as the monetary when people donate. Add it to an overlay that prompts me. All right. So this war, we're probably sitting at, like, we're within striking distance. I would say we're 20 wars away from this campaign being over, weirdly enough. Makes sense. No, I get it. I get the hustle. All right. That's too many troops I don't want to deal with. Let's see if we can waste some of our, well, let's not waste too much of our hard-earned cash. There's some, and then let's see if we can ransom some. We might have to actually go back to getting donations from people, because our pile of cash is not infinite. Looks like we're still gonna win this fight. Unfortunately, we probably need some raise men at arms. And then let's go raise local. We're gonna lose this fight. Damn it. Damn it, we're not gonna win that fight. Let's see if we can get those 8,000 troops in there in time. No, it's probably not gonna happen. Damn it. Damn it, boys. And now... Well, that's why you back up your troops. You don't get them all set up right there, but it's fine. How far are you retreating for? Not that far, actually. All right. Have them go like this and like this. All right, cool, cool, cool. Got it. We're getting there. Don't let us get... Oh, no. Oh, no, oh, no, no. That's not good. That's not good. Just this poor general is about to get absolutely stomped on. But we're going to use him as a cover. Did we get any extra troops? Looks like we got not enough. Yeah, we can't raise enough. We need to just... I need to stop doing what I'm doing. I need to actually like raise up my troops. There we go. 50,000, 16,000, 17,000. And 2 weeks I'm out of the hustle with real life stuff, then we can do some stuff with the Twitch because we have the abilities now. Yeah. I'm gone next week, so it's like no... I was real surprised that we got affiliate. Just because the requirements are like kind of little specific. That's not... Dude, we're just going to keep losing these battles because I don't have any of my knights raised up. I need to stop doing this. Everybody just come back over here. So stupid. Let's go ahead and raise all men-at-arms. So everybody gets up and at him and helps out. Alright. You guys go pretend to fight in this battle. And then after that, we'll have all of our men-at-arm units and we can actually fight. Because these battles have been dumb. Dumb little dinky battles. Alright, cool. That's the fall of our empire, is that we lost these couple battles. Just kidding, we'll be fine. We'll be fine as long as it... You're doing the Russian strat? Just throw bodies at it? Usually it works. It's just these guys are actually... they have strong allies, so they're strong enough to do it. How many casualties do you think we've had so far? Oh, that's not good. Your friend died? My friend died, and now I'm very stressed out because of it. Are we gonna get a stress? Yeah, this boy is not gonna live very long if we keep having stress issues like this. Jesus, 26,000 died. Oops. Oopsie doopsies. My bad. Didn't mean to do that, guys. No, it's fine, guys. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. The war is fine. I wish they gave you more details down here. That's not all of our men at arms. Like, what the game? Give me my troops. You only gave me my cavalry? That's not what I want. I want my troops. Did you give me my knights at least? Give me my troops. 59 days that we can have it. This is what I've been plagued with during this whole campaign, is just random little dumb stuff like this, where it's like we have the overwhelming force, just the game refuses to give me it. in a timely manner. 23 days. Yeah. How did Temujin's family end up? I think they died off. Nope, they're still here. They're just living in obscurity up in the north. Poor Temujin. He was a good general while he lasted. Count Temujin the First. Jochi. Ah. He was a good general. Did good things for the Slavian armies. Alright. Now with our 60,000 troops, let's go over here and whoop their behinds. It should be easy. We should do this one, and then we should actually switch over to, I think, to lose some stress. We need to go down our stress categories, and we should also go up into our artifacts and change that stuff out real quick. This book can become that one really good learned lurk. There we go. Great. We can host a feast. I'll do that. No longer overwhelmed and stressed. It'd be good and bad if we had more events that caused us to while stressed, you do like random impulsive things depending on your character traits, instead of having to take a negative trait thing. I'd rather just like he randomly blows something up or accidentally gives away a property or something like that. It'd be more chaotic and kind of more interesting if it was done that way. All right, now they're on the run. Let's get a stack wipe. I want a big old stack wipe. I demand a stack wipe. It's not gonna happen, but because they've prolonged the early battle phase. Actually, we might get a stack wipe. Yeah, maybe some stack at least. All right, cool. Let's march onto their capital. How much is it causing that much? Let's go split in half and split in half. Split. Take this land. What lands does he personally own? I don't think he owns. Oh, actually, he owns quite a bit. We should actually focus on those. Those are more important than some random. Siege timers are so much quicker now, especially with cannons. Everything's a joke with cannons. Can't wait. It sucks because our previous ruler, right as he was dying, he just got another cat. I don't know why they don't automatically, like, what happens to that cat? He's just dead somewhere, or he's just in the court somewhere and I don't care about him. That's bullshit. I think if your previous leader has a pet, you should be able to inherit that pet, just like an artifact. Why not? Just give me that sweet pet. Cool. Hopefully we can take their capital. It looks like he is in the field, unfortunately. I was hoping he was not. Well, actually, he might not be. Yeah, it looks like he's at home. Maybe we can knock down the door and cordially invite him to stop fighting this war. The pet should be its own slot. Yeah, I think that would be smart. At least I would enjoy it, but boom. Enforce. Cool. More land. Yay. All right. Who's next? Who's next, boys? Can we create this? No. Can we create this? No. Can we offer this guy vassalization? He says no. 100 reasons why he's a king. His opinion of us, low. This wouldn't matter. The pets should be able to inherit land. But you can have multiple pet slots and more pets like exotic fish and monkeys and lions and tigers, bears, oh my, all that kind of stuff. That'd be great. Damn it. I miss Glitterhoof. Every day we walk farther from his light. Every day. No matter the situation. Yeah. Did the polar bear have name? Or no, he's just a polar bear. Just some random polar bear that existed in the game for some reason. I think he was just a polar bear. Yeah, sure. Lord Smoochie, Archukatsuria. I miss all of CK2. CK2 has a, yeah. Yeah, just the amount of content. It's tough, man. It's tough. Like I said, I've said over the course of these streams, it's like the community is kind of like, I think we're all in this equal feeling that like we are the forgotten child of the Paradox community. Especially because I just saw a post on Reddit like 2 days ago or maybe yesterday where it was just showing all the DLCs. It was that SpongeBob meme where it showed all the DLCs of everybody else and how fun they were and compared to the ones we got. Also Imperator. Imperator's dead. That is not a forgotten child. They're just dead. It's a dead boy if I've ever seen one. We're gonna keep calling him Dennis the Rod. Man, I don't know. He's not gonna be ever inherit this throne, so I think it's fine. Send him to the university. I'm sorry to say that Imperator died 2 weeks after it came out. It was a sad affair. We all hate to see it, but it's the truth. Dude, what is... Okay, I was about to have a hissy fit, but it's fine. All the troops are there. Everything's fine. We're right as rain. We're like losing a lot of money. We should probably... We're probably gonna have to get those notifications back, unfortunately. I think we have to go back to the notification times. Recreate the head of faith. All right, everybody. Send me the money. Send me that money. Watch, everybody's like, nope, just kidding. More money. First played CK2, CK3, and it blew me away, but it grew away. But I grew away from when I realized how that Paradox had got done with it. Yeah, Paradox, man. I like that they have like a catalog of games that you can choose from all your things, but it just feels like they're pulled in so many different directions right now that it's hard to like really see that they're putting a ton. I know they're putting a ton of effort into each and every game. But it just feels like every community is like, as soon as content comes out for their game, they're like, okay, so when's the next thing coming out? And it feels like certain people, like I imagine Hoy is their big producer still, and so is EU4. And we'll see with Vicky, who knows? Hopefully it continues to, they keep adding on to it and being more good content. But I could also see them, if it just doesn't do good numbers wise, well, actually that's not true. They did, I think I saw an article that saw it was like one of their top selling games because all the Vicky 2 people came over. Vicky 2, it's like essentially like a bunch of economics. It's like economically focused. It's like literally you run a command economy, and you also run a nation. It's really interesting because it's like I'd never played it prior to it coming out, and then when it came out, I was like, oh, I can see why people really like this. It's not my real cup of tea, but I can get into it. There are still some things that I don't love about it, like the conflict, like war is all like the AI controls you during war times, like controls how the war is fought. Like you can put people on lines, but it doesn't really matter. Yeah, Sunny, that's more of a succinct way of saying that. Okie dokie, this lady gets some land. Cool. And we're running out of enemies, guys. JR, I love the Vicky E2, but it feels like they killed the series with Vicky 3. I don't know if they killed it, but again, I didn't play Vicky 2, so I don't have any sort of, like, I came in with a blank slate, not expecting very much. But I could see how, if you had loved the first or the second game, how you would feel that way about this, what they did to this one. There it is. And there we are. I feel like they need to split into two companies, one about the grand strategy and one about all their other games. It just feels like they are managing a lot. Like, just from how many wars can you declare? Like, what do you mean? At any given time, or are you asking how many wars have we declared? Yeah, it just feels like they're being pulled in so many different directions. Like, me, just some random dickhead on the internet trying to make content around a game, I feel like when I'm not concentrating on one or two games, it gets a little too complicated. I can only imagine what a multi-million-dollar operation. PDX the publisher and PDX the development studio. Don't they? Yeah, they're already split. I could be also totally wrong. I don't know their business structure at all. All right. 9 days. Then we'll get our cannons. God, moving these cannons all over the place, causing so much time. Ooh, a dynastic legacy. Title creation. That's so good. Oh, oh, I see what you're saying. Gotcha. We'll look when we're 10. Only 10 people can be declared on, apparently. Which does that track? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9, 10. Yeah, that makes sense. Should have probably, that would have been a good metric to keep track of. Yeah. To over time, how many dickheads can we should have done something different there, but how many of these guys do we have left? So many dickheads, so little time. The Faroe Islands? I think we have. Yeah, I think everything is under our control. The Canary Islands? Where are the Faroe Islands? Actually, I don't know where the Faroe Islands. But yeah, I think we have everything. Iceland's our last, gonna be the last benchmark, and then that will be that. Above Scotland? Oh, okay. I was like, I'm pretty sure I know where the Faroe Islands are, but clearly I don't. Yes, one of my vassals did it for me. He did it ages ago. Yeah. Looks like there's some unrest for the kingdom of Alba. So much Bruce on Bruce murder happening. How big is our family now? 3,000 people, almost 4,000 people, 109 houses. Jesus. Trust and friendship, labor through hammer. He who has lost everything still can take up arms. By family and fortune. God trusts me. Be honorable. Hope, pleasure, and innocence. With a sword I seek hope. Loyalty over piety. Dare to be loyal. Industrious as the eagle. By axe and lance. Rather break and than bend. Break your sword upon our boldness. Right valor, nobility. With the axe I seek boldness. Loyalty through the god. Remember the death of Maer. Well, we won't remember because that family's gone. And by renown and family. No, I have no interest in opening the dynastic tree. It's going to, yeah, I agree. It will crash the game. That will be the end of the run. We won't get our final picture. That'll be it. Some are kind of weird, yeah, because they're just auto-generated. The only true words that anybody should care. We are his dominion. Yeah. Great. Okay, God. We're getting there, guys. I can taste it. We can do it. We can do it. I can do it. All right, we can do that. So now we don't have to do that war. We can just declare, hey, seize all his lands. 420, blaze it. You'll have to see it. Tastes like a cactus. Oh my God. I can taste every frame going for it. Oh Lord, oh Lord. I swear, I know I say this time and time again, but I wish beyond wish that you could make a, you could get some easy siege weapons through mercenaries, because a lot of the time my issue is that it's just time consuming. If we didn't have to wait for our whole army to raise up taking like 3 months to do it. Gavin, don't say that. We conquer Iceland, we have the whole world, and then before we zoom out, the game crashes. Oh, the horror. The horror. It'd be just absolute horrendous. Alright, I think we can destroy the title again maybe soon. Because I think we have enough money again. Yeah, we're getting close to 20,000. Can we afford to break our title again, though? I don't know. Because it costs, how much prestige does it cost to break it? Or does it cost prestige and renown to make it again? It costs 400 prestige, but it costs 200. Yeah, let's do it, whatever. Can you sway somebody while you're at war? No. This person has such a good opinion of us because we're Herculean, we're handsome. Bounteous loins? Wow. Oh shit. That's interesting. CK2 would eventually just switch to only using your Denesis. Yeah. Yeah. It'd be nice. I do like the men-at-arms, though. They are rather than your retinue. I think they're a nice thing. Survived an attempt on her life? Who's trying to kill her? Excuse me? What I'm surprised about is this doesn't automatically crash when we click the vassal tab. Everything's fine for the most part. Don't look under the hood because it's disgusting, but Navarra, Ghana. Navarra's everywhere, Crete's everywhere. Definitely a special place in for this kind of border gore. How's the religion doing, though? I think for the most part, it's spreading. There's some parts of it that are still having... Some people have not converted. Like, clearly the ruler of this land is still not converted. Purgatory, yeah. I wonder what the biggest religion is. I only wish to save your soul. I only wish to save your soul. Dearest king, queen. King, queen. Queen, king. Purgatory. Because, you know, it's a cat joke. Because the channel's called Do It For Bruce. Did you know I had a cat, guys? Oh no, it's that hour. Are we entering the third hour of the stream? Usually Kevin starts unwinding a little bit too much. Can Bruce make a cameo? I'll try to make him make a cameo, but he's like real nappy right now. One day, sometime, I want to make put a maybe cat tower or something like that, so he can come sleep in frame. But we'll see. Heck, you mean? Since when do you get a cat? It's a new thing, actually. We just came into him. Oh, that's bad. Excuse me? This is not your kid, brother. I don't want to say this woman's up to no good, but like, let's get some. We're gonna look into this operation real quick. We're just gonna see what's going on here. Because I don't think that's your kid, my man. Or you just had a really bad situation. Demand a cat cam. Well, we can figure it out. This lady. She's had such a good opinion of me. Why is she mad all of a sudden? Because I conquered her lands? Hostile, declared war, offensive wars, whatever. Alright, 1, 2, 3. How is this not falling apart? 24-hour cat cam. I need a better camera if we were to do a 24-hour cat cam. Also, I would have to start a second channel called 24-hour cat cam. Also, Bruce wouldn't stay in here. I'm pretty sure 80% of the time it would just be an empty frame, and you'd just be like, "Where's this cat? I was promised a cat. There is no cat. This is bullshit." We're gonna take this penalty. I don't care, because we've learned that penalties don't matter when you have an ocean of devotion. An ocean of devotion. Schrodinger's cat box. We don't know if he's in there or not, or if he's breathing. It's terrible. Let's get this going, and yeah. You're a poet and didn't even know it. Don't you know? I got rhymes for dimes. Like and subscribe. Alright. Ocean of devotion. Like, it's funny because, oh, you're trying to buy a truce? Really, my man? You're trying to buy a truce? Nope. Not the time for that. That has come and gone. Would you be my vassal? Would you be my vassal, baby? Oh, he actually almost would. Send him one of them gifts. Oh, cool. Boom. What about you? You interested? Nope. You guys? Any interest? Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah, boys. We don't have to fight as much. It's finally happening. Yep. Anybody else? Probably should have checked these guys. You guys hate my guts, but how about a pile of gold? Damn. Wow, who knew? At the end here, we're going to be way over our direct vassal limit, but, you know, I don't care. Cat might be in frame, but he could also be somewhere else. Nobody knows. Wait, did we find out the secret that I think I wanted to find out? Tell us. Tell us how you produce this child. This is not possible. He's got comely? I don't believe it. Just give him to other rulers. Yeah, that's true. How bad of a debuff are we getting from minus 60%? I don't really feel like we're... I guess they're giving us less money, but like, I don't really see it. I guess we have a significantly less vassals limit, but it's... or levy limit, but it doesn't really matter. Yeah, we probably should go ahead and grant vassalage. No, it's probably going to break everything. Do you want to be in control of this? Maybe it's under... Next, you got to seize all the lands and hold it together. No thank you. No gracias. I'm not interested in causing a mass civil war. Imagine doing that. That would be insane. Cool. That would be a mass civil war. There's no doubt in my mind. That would just end poorly for everything. Next challenge, you got to be complete. The world has your culture. Oh. I don't think that's possible. Everything would eventually fracture. Like, it would all fracture. It keeps fracturing already. Look at this fracture upon fracture. Even Hungary has like look at it somewhere that's like France all messed up. I don't see it, it's kind of still put together, but unless you held all the land personally and converted it all. Everything 100 development. Guys, stop. I'm not doing that. I'm barely getting 100 development in my own province. How much are we doing a month here? We're not even, monthly growth is nothing. There's no monthly growth anymore. That's why we've stalled out. Huh. Interesting. Seems like everybody's tapped out at 71. Oh my god. Curse undone. Pain, so much pain. You just want to watch me. Some people just want to watch a grown man cry. That's what you're all inferring now. Oh my god. Gavin, that's insane. I'm out. Immediately no. Immediately no. All right. How many more people can we declare on? 4. Yep, 4 more. So it's a bunch of kings. Will you bend the knee? Looks like they're gonna take that land, so we don't have to do that. This guy. If they weren't kings and I had rightful liege, which maybe. And 100 control of obscure faith, all vassals are exactly their kingdom de jure, and they're giving you max everything. A perfect world. Pogs, almost done. Pogs. Pogs. All right. Can we make... Yeah, we can. It's not going to give us vassalization, right? So close. Difference in faith, and he's a king. And he's paranoid. Did we send him a gift? What does max opinion 32? Damn. If we could just knock off 25 more points, but it's not going to happen. How did we not win this fight already? Because we just don't have... we haven't beaten his army yet. We own Bengal. Do we own Tibet? Yeah, so these 2 should be easy conquests. And then it's off with the beard. We're just going to cut it. Just brr, brr, brr. Imagine not being paranoid importing this. Like I was saying yesterday, it's possible he doesn't even know. He might think this is just a regional thing, but he doesn't realize that the empire stretches from literally over the known world, minus China. Said attack. Imagine not being paranoid. I don't get paranoid. You're paranoid. Does this guy have house guards? House guards are kind of dumb. That the fact that they don't stack after 500. You can only have 500 house guards. Kind of worthless thing, especially in the late game when you're. I imagine in the early game, but to be honest, who's going down that dynastic trait on the? Yeah, that's much better. Okay. You guys lose this war yet? Nope. You're gonna lose it soon. In truth, everything's not covered by a CK3 map is one huge empire you don't know about. That's true. That's true. We could have a bunch of a huge Aztecan empire. Yeah. Sorry, boys. 420. Gonna blaze it up. Why don't we just like hire and then we can raise men at arms, but then let's also raise as local. Just get real intense with it. Plunge the nation into debt. Well, after the end just came out, so I'm pretty sure you could just probably do it through that, but I don't know. How the hell did you only get run rally point through? I would like to have max since at least 200 years ago. I'm curious to see how this would be ported over EU4. We can try it. I don't even... Is there a CK3 port, though? It's... That would be my question. Is that it? Can you even port it? I think there's a mod, right? Didn't they create one a while ago? Oh, we have a dangerous faction, boys. Ooh, scary. Scary, scary. What is everybody mad about? I'm over my domain. That's right. That would have been bad news. You get this. You don't get the Empire. You get that. Cool. You do EU4. You could do EU4 World Conquer starting with this. It's not the worst idea. It's a mod. Okay. The government cap. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I haven't played EU4 in so long. But it would probably take... I'd probably have to do something else to refresh. Get that brain refresh on this. Are we raising up all of our troops this time? Nearly so. Let's get a general here. Of course, all of our other generals are in use, except for this guy. And if you decide to port it to E4, then Vicky 2, you can see everything crumble to dust. Yeah, isn't there a spectator? Doesn't Hoy have that? The spectator map mode while you are going, so you can time lapse their games? Yeah, that'd be nice. Especially a game like this or a map like this, a world conquest like this would have been nice to have as a time lapse. E4 has that. Damn, boys. Well, maybe we have to do an EU4. Just be that extra, and watch me crumble. Watch it absolutely crumble. This guy has the audacity to... Oh, it's not one of our allies. I was about to say, this person has the audacity to raid while it's in the middle of this. Alright. Half go here. Other half go up here. Let's go send all these levies after their army. Wherever their armies are. Where are their armies? Probably run away. Okay. Let's go and see. Alrighty. Where is their army so that I can crush it with these 200k worth of levies? There they are. Go forth and conquer. War stories, we get some stress, or we don't get some stress. What would you guys do if you had this many 185,000 peasants? Do you think they can win this fight? I don't know, guys. I don't think we got enough numbers on our sides. What is the capital of Tibet? It's this county of Lhasa. Ask Putin that. All right. Oh my God. So ready. I'm ready. I'm so very ready. Game is just molasses. How's the language, court language? Seems like there's large swaths of it, but not all the way. One of your vassals who should be in East Africa is actually in Tibet near Chinese border. Probably because your boy has been doing random land allocations. Yep. Like I keep giving away the most gross way to give away land. Mystical ancestor has tainted me. That's for sure. Looks like those those levies did their job. Let's have you come down here and you go over there. Then we'll be close. Those guys will be put to bed, and then we'll have to put this guy to bed, and then it's literally one more war, or two more wars, and we're done. And then we can pat ourselves on the back and say, wasn't that amazing, guys? Didn't you love every minute of it? My can't Kevin just be the best CK3 player in the world. Oh, I would imagine there's been like constant civil war happening. It's just like I'm not paying attention to it. I just ignore it. Let's go here. Are they getting like a bunch of... Yeah, so we're going to have to actually send this guy up there. All right. 100,000. Actually, let's just do this more efficiently. We have the technology. Let us use the technology. Ooh, actually, that is uncomfortably close to how much money we have. Dude, mercenaries have gotten expensive. We're gonna go into debt, guys. Oh no. This person wants a white piece. Nah. Did Ireland take over Scotland? Let's find out. Possibly. It's possible that... Yeah, it looks like Ireland did take over Scotland, but then made Scotland the tier. I don't know why that was the decision that they made, but they did. How much longer until Italia's gone? 62. Soon. We need a Hollywood production film about the world empire of Elbrus Civil War. It's gonna come out in 2027. Can't wait. All right, AI is doing its favorite AI dance of I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be doing with my hands. Cool. Is there even more land we can conquer? Yeah, there is. Stop running away, coward. Not worth it. It's too expensive. And I don't know why I chose an army that a mercenary band that had horses. That was kind of a dumb a misstep on my part, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. Let's go and get some people out of prison. We have 89 people in prison. 37 of them are willing to pay. So let's get that money. Money is no object at this point. Won that fight. That's good. Go over there. You need to turn back on Head of Faith. I think we can ride it out. I think we're just barely gonna get it. We can squeak by without having to do another one. I think exact time you world conqueror, you gonna be bankrupt. I don't know. But we want to have 250,000 troops on the way to the... To be honest, to get my 250,000 troops, we're gonna need to do some stuff. We're gonna get our domain, our vassal limit is out of control. Is there any way to get more vassal limit other than, I guess, through reforming our culture? We can't do this because we just too soon. All right, maybe you're right. Boo-hoo. Give me that money. Glory to the rod. Is this a way to... Wait. Is this a fur... Oh my god. Wait. Is this a way to just keep getting more and more fervor? Because, like, is our faith... Let's look at this real quick. Yeah. We destroyed the title, so we got 50. That seems like an exploit. You can just create and destroy the title every once in a while to keep the fervor high. All right. I'm here for your indulgences when you are ready, dear family. Oh, we're so close. I feel it in my bones. All right, here's some money coming in. We need to have the might of our army crossing the North Sea to crush the dirty Icelandic dukedom that thought that they had the audacity to stay outside of our grasps. Oh, this poor woman. She thinks she's strong. She's going to have a bad day. That's for sure. Okay, that's it. All right. Done. Done, 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 done. Seeking so much indulgences. We can host a grand feast. Let's hold out. 2 left. It's happening, team. It's happening. Yeah. I don't really care. Yep. Oh, I should have let time pass. Oh, no. They just still dismantled it. Cool. Now we got 5 holy orders. I'm surprised. Our holy orders are getting... I don't know what they're using those holy orders for. They're pretty much obsolete at this point. But, you know, it's just good to have people in the wings, I guess. Ready and waiting to fight. Let's raise our expensive ass mercenaries to help. So close, so close. Bated breath. probably gonna lose this fight. Yeah, of course we've not learned anything from our previous mistakes. Not a thing. Not a single thing was learned. Why would we not do this every time? It's the best. All right, run away. You know, even if you're the empire of the world, it still means when you can get outmaneuvered. That's not where I wanted you to retreat to, but I guess that if that's where you're gonna retreat to, so be it. Let's look at the, I don't know. We've looked at this before. It's great. Religious is great. It's a couple places that religion hasn't fully been converted, but it's fine. Culture, you know, great. Languages, this is... Yeah, you're right. We can't get lingua franca unless all these people convert. I would be furious if I was actually trying to go for lingua franca and it wouldn't let me have it because of this. Because of all my vassals being assholes. Vassals being assholes. Yeah. A lot of rage. Rage against the machine. Rage in my heart. Must feel godlike if you're one of the 2 independent people left in the... You just wreck a world army. Yeah. Godlike for about a year and a half until we take your capital, and then that's tough. It's happening. All right. Let's put this army together. Send them over here to fight. They probably could split off the siege guys. Probably should split off the siege guys. Actually. Bombarders, gotta go, gotta go, gotta go, gotta go. And here. So many indulgences, so little time. Watch, I'm gonna get a white piece in the middle of one of those indulgences. Alright, we don't need all these guys to knock down some castle walls. It's gonna be pincer maneuver. Oh, no need a pincer. We're just gonna stack wipe them, hopefully. Is it always an automatic stack wipe if you get them in the early? Well, seems like the answer is yes. All right. Wow. Really? No lingua franca? That's really how that goes down? That is such a raw deal. And there's no way to convince these guys, right? Like, this guy has 100 opinion of me. Like, there's no way to be like, you gotta speak the right language, my man. Well, you know, there's only one thing left to do, and let's take care of it. You know, these Icelandic dogs have had a nice time. The Catholics are no more. This is it. Let's get all of let's go ahead and raise all army, raise all army. We'll use all 15 months to get all of our troops up. I think at this point our vassals are, yeah, minus 60. We tap out at minus 60 from being over your limit. So if you can survive having minus 60 levies and vassals, there's no point in not doing that. So the only way is to revoke the title of the guys with the wrong languages. Oh. That would be not my cup of tea, to say the least. Of course, we got to get our holy order involved too. Oh, they're already hired? Okay. Who is this asshole who's using my holy order all of a sudden? Huh? Well, I guess that's fine. It was going to be overkill anyways. Sure, I don't really care, dude. You can hang out with whomever you want. You can try hybrid culture to get the more cultures that share your language, since the amount of counties with languages is important as well. You should get the tradition that it has plus 40 vassal slots. What tradition is that? How long ago have it? It's not been 81 years. Okay. We could do a diverged culture, which gives us that. God knows we have enough prestige to make it happen. What's the object that you're like making us? Imprison the knave. It's only bird that didn't go. What is this dude trying to make? Some armor? Cool. And he's just okay at it. Well, you know, plenty of inspirations to happen. What is inspiration again? Yeah. Thankfully, we already have it. Same with Mother of Us All. There's still a decent amount of these that I have not created or gotten. Hello. Oh, they are here. They're just quietly sitting here. All right, let's get our army together. How much money do you think it's going to cost to ship this many dudes in across the North Sea? Watch, we get there. First battle, we win. 1,100 gold just to get into the ocean. All right, what kind of force do they have we're fighting against? Do they have holy orders? There's no doubt in mind they have holy orders. Are they just too they just don't have enough piety to hire them. That's sad. These poor Icelandic, watching our mere kingdom rise out of the middle of Europe, expand wholly across the world to make this glorious mess of an empire. Oof. Look at that. Just beautiful. Go for a run. Look at this beautiful mess that I've created. Some things look like they're in the right places. Other things do not. And I just get showered with gold. All right, looks like they got... No, that's not more troops. All right, split. Half go here. Half go here. Are they going to run away? Nope. They're going to face... Oh, they're going to face the oncoming assault with their heads raised high. Oop. Dead and dead. Army destroyed, absolutely. How strong are their forts up here? Not very strong. Would have been funny to have been like feeding Iceland money this whole time. Just every couple of years give them thousands of gold to see what they do with it. So that then we could have like maybe had a actual final boss. But I think really the final boss was the Pope. That was really the final boss. Episode 4 was the final boss. And just like that, it's over. Oh my god, right? Like there's nobody else unless nope, it's everything. We have all 2,571 counties. It's insane. This is madness. Absolute madness. I cannot believe we did this. Oh my god. Was it worth it? I don't know. I had fun. I hope you all had fun. And to commemorate this moment, let's this mustache. bum, 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 bum. We did it. Small step, nobody could. Huge step for the world. Yeah. Tell everybody. Tell all the people that it's worth it. It's definitely worth wasting. How many hours do you think this took us? We're probably topping into like 50 hours to make it all said and done. But here we go. Oh, you can't even see it. Let's get up here. Just like that. One small cheek done. Oh my god. Peaceful music in the background. Just some nice buzzing of my face. I don't know if my clippers can handle how thick my beard's become. Yeah, they're starting to gum up. Watch, somebody joins in the middle of this process and it's like, what is going on here? So what happens when you conquer the world? You gotta shave your face. God. so patchy. What was harder, conquering the world or shaving your face on stream? I think it's time to invest in a better razor at this point. We're getting too old for this. Or this one's getting too old for us. What about that? Just keeping that for the rest of the life? Just classic going back to this? Or just a perfectly good mustache? The 70s stash. I feel like that's come back into fashion a little bit. Alright. And now God, it's so thick. Oh God, I got hair everywhere. But yeah, that's how you conquer a world in CK3. So, what did we learn? You know, at the end of the day, it really comes down to having by the sword really made it easy. Mystic ancestry, having that earlier on probably would have been good. Don't do Iberian foothold. It's not worth it. Not worth your time or effort. There might have been a peaceful method of doing this, much quicker method probably if you just switch to every faith that you encounter and try to vassalize people that way. I think that would be probably a good method, especially like if you start in Catholic area, you could just spread pretty quickly in the early game because there's only a handful of kingdoms. But yeah, I think that's all I got for you today, guys. Hope you enjoyed this. I hope you enjoyed this experience. We'll have a quick recap of this all said and done. No streaming probably very much any time next week, just due to me being gone and all that. But there will be some videos out. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'm glad you enjoyed this experience. Praise the rod, and have a good rest of your day. Ciao.